Hello and welcome back to Norfolk Airguns. This week we're back on the Springers, so let's head into that intro and see what we got, shall we? Okay, so this week we're on a budget PCP. This has come courtesy of Big Dan at Big Dan's Airguns. So we have the Crosman Vantage. Let's get that a bit closer for you and slide her along so you can see. So I think what we'll do now is we'll head to the table view and you can have a look and see. As always, we'll start at the back. We've got a nice thick rubber butt. Coming down, we've got the stock. This is ambidextrous, happy for you lefties and righties. Then we have 11mm doves. We have, sadly though, it is a budget rifle, plastic trigger guard and a plastic trigger. But just next to that is a safety switch, which is currently on and made of metal. Coming down, fibre optic front sights. And if it wants to focus, no, yes, maybe, but a fibre optic front sight. Other than that, no bells and whistles. It is a budget rifle. And on to the features of the rifle then. So this is a spring powered rifle, but I believe you can also get them as a nitro piston. It comes in 177 and 22. The stock, it's a nice dark hardwood, it's durable, and a sanded down foregrip and a rifled steel barrel. The front and rear sight, I don't know what I did that for, are open sight, and as I said, it comes with an 11mm dovetail mount. Also, for a budget gun, it's got an adjustable trigger. Nice, happy. And technical bits. So the total length is 44 inches. That's about 112 centimeters. And the weight of the rifle before it's got a scope on it, it's about 3 kilos. So that's about 6.6 pounds. It's advertised as a 11.5 foot-pound rifle. And the cocking aid, it's about 35 pounds of effort to get it cranked down. Other than that, no bells and whistles. It's a budget rifle, but it's nice looking though, isn't it? Right, I think we'll have to head out in the range and do a pellet test, shall we? So as always, let's start with JSBs. Cocking gets a bit tight there, but it does go. Remember, when you've got a break barrel, hold your barrel down. Don't let it go. So start with JSBs, 5 shots. Not that one. That one's better. Find a good one, drop it on the floor. 10 points. That's the problem with JSB now. It's finding the good ones. I find they're very inconsistent at the moment. Right, there we go. Right, as I said, the safety's under the trigger. It is a flick switch. So safety is now off. One. We have a little bit of a breeze from left to right, but right to left today, sorry. Oh, that went up. 1, 2, 3. I think it's safe to say it's not like in JSBs. At all, because that is all over the shop. There is not a grouping at all there. Oh, too high, Two somewhat in the middle. I don't know where the fifth shot went. But not good. Oh, right, let's see if the rest of the pellets are any better, shall we? Well, safe to say, that was extremely disappointing. I did test 8 pellets, but I forgot to press the button for the QIS. It liked none of them with a scope. None of them. Let's go check the results out and see how bad this got. This ain't looking good, is it? Let's head back into the cave. Well, as I said, that was absolutely appalling. That did not like any pellet I put down there. As I said, I did do QIS. I just forgot to press the record button. But there's nothing to group there at all. I think the best one may be JSP. I got 3 out of 5 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. That was absolutely terrible. So far, not a very good gun. So, after that disappointingness, let's at least give the Chrono a crack and see what power it's pushing at, shall we? And onto trigger pull. Trigger pull weight. Let's just take the Chrono off first. Chrono off. Safety up. Trigger pull weight. Trigger pull weight. Right. Get this switched on. Ta-da! Right, I'm going to have to turn the safety off, otherwise I can't get to the trigger. Make sure we are aiming in a safe direction. That trigger guard is making this a bit tricky. That's 3.36. That's quite a heavy trigger, I'd say. Considering that PCP last week, the Logan was only about 211, wasn't it? So that's fairly heavy. Right, let's head back in the cave, and I'll tell you what I think, shall we? Alright. This rifle, for me, it's a no-no. Power-wise, it was, what was it, 10.5? I'll pop that back up here. There you go, you can have a goosey at that. Accuracy, that was horrendous, but it's got one saving grace. Is I didn't record it, but afterwards I used JSBs and I went open sight. It's not perfect, but it's the best grouping out of all the lead I chucked down. That's the best grouping. So I'll show you here. You can't quite see it, but again, there you go. That's open sight, same distance, everything. So I don't know. It can't be the scope. Well, I can't see it being the scope anyway, because that's half decent Hawk. I just don't think this particular one likes to have sights on it, like an optic. So open sights, a little bit of tweaking, and that'd be quite nice, I reckon. Trigger pull weight was quite heavy, 3 odd pound pull weight. It's quite heavy trigger for a little gun. So yeah, me, I'll stick to open sight. You might have better results. Every gun is different. You might have better results than me. But for me, it's going to be an open sight gun. It doesn't like optics, and I threw down 7 sets of pellets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 7 sets of 177s I've got, not including flatheads. I don't really put flatheads through barrels, rifle barrels. Mind you, that's got a flathead picture on it, but flatheads are not very good, so I can't see it being much better. So yeah, that's the Crosman Icon. It's a nice rifle. Crosman Icon, that's wrong completely. Crosman Vantage, correction. And it is a nice gun. It looks nice. It does shoot nice, to be honest. It's just not, with a scope, it's not happy. But it is pretty decent when it comes to open sight. And with a bit of fiddly diddly with a trigger and stuff on the inside, you could probably get it better. So yeah, that's my opinions on this rifle. Nice, needs a little bit of work done to it. If you would like one of these, I said this one come courtesy of Big Dan. His link is in the description below, so thank you, Big Dan the man. Yeah, targets are also available. Links are all downstairs, down in the description. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.